Congratulations.
Thanks.
This movie you're in is a juggernaut. It can't be stopped.
Juggernaut.
Okay, it's doing well in the box office.
Doing well. It's doing
I get
great.
too excited about box office receipts.
Oh, well, I'm very excited myself.
Did you have fun with this movie? You got to work with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude. JCVD. Yeah.
That's what his friends call him? JVCD?
That's what I called him. Yeah.
Or JCVD.
JCVD.
Was he fun to work with?
Yeah, he's actually a really sweet, he's very sort of boyish and kind of sweet and shy. Really.
And he can kill a man with his bare hands.
Yeah, in his underwear.
In his underwear.
Yeah.
Speaking of underwear, you had like a big, nude scene with him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Big weird love scene.
Yeah. My grandmother's not speaking to me right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She saw it and she was flabbergasted?
She didn't actually see it. My Aunt Honey told her about it. So.
And that ruined it?
It did. Yeah, well, she said don't see the first half of the film because of that scene. It's only 2 minutes, it's just 2 short minutes, and they mostly focus on him, which was due to me. So
what?
If any of
what
you
kind of movie is
that?
They're focusing on him.
Because the director promised me he would not shoot me from like every angle that I forbid him. I said I'll point my toes very nicely and you can show those, and so they didn't. They didn't really show anything. They showed him very seriously.
No,
really?
I saw the movie. They showed it.
Oh, thank you very much.
What are we talking about?
You should be very proud that your grandmother shouldn't be mad. I mean, if you were a heifer.
If I was a heifer,
Oh, you look great.
No,
That's the nicest compliment you've had in a long time. What, did they shoot his butt or something, right?
Butt.
See, that's why I won't see the film.
They do. It's also from a very provocative and low angle. Were you a little surprised?
I was looking for
his Well, you could see it if you look closely enough.
We know what you were looking for.
Conan.
Name and address.
Really, no, they just, I hear it's like it's
proctological.
Proctological? Oh, great. Yeah, that's the kind of, He actually learned that he had a polyp while they were shooting the film. Oh, come on. No, this is important medical knowledge that he found out during the filming of he was like, oh, it's a good thing I found that out.
Yeah, look, he works hard at that body, and he should,
Is it very strange? I mean, did you have to, I always think, people are wearing underwear under the sheets and that kind of thing.
No, for the whole week before that, he was coming up to me, Mia, what are you going to wear for this love scene? And I said, I'm not going to wear anything, I don't think there's any room for me to wear anything. He said, well, there's these things you can tape, and there are these horribly uncomfortable things, and they tape them onto you. And I just said, no, because then they rip them off, and it's horrible.
Oh, they get like some 50-year-old prop guy to come up and rip.
Absolutely. Some guy called Artie,
Artie will take care of that. Yeah.
No, we were very nervous, and we had a little that sort of organic beer, and we played some music. And
what do you mean, organic beer? Is that?
Well, he's very health conscious, so he
he's
doesn't
trying to get you drunk.
And I appreciated the thought. I really did. I thought
have this organic beer. It is customary before a love scene.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's Belgian,
No, he's working on something. So did you have to get in shape and everything before, or?
Well,
if I ever had to do a nude scene of any kind, I would have to completely reform my body.
I ran about 5 million miles in Vancouver before doing that. But Jean-Claude's very instructive. He gave me all these different butt exercises, which
what?
He did. He knows every butt exercise known to mankind, which he does frequently, I might add. And so I was doing them, and they're mostly. And he actually helped me do one of them. It's when you put your legs
hey, Missy.
like this, and you have to press out like that. Like that.
How is that a butt exercise? I don't understand how it works.
It's for this thing.
Try and push your legs apart and he puts them together.
And and if it's Jean-Claude.
So he gave you a lot of beer and then grabbed your legs and said, I understand how this town works.
Flick her up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
Well, of course you were in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think that's the first time I saw you in a film. Which was how long ago? I mean, you seem
so long ago.
Yeah, it was so long ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah, but you're very young still. You seem very young. How old were you then?
I was 17.
Wow. Is that strange for you to go when you see this film replayed, because it's replayed a lot, and you see yourself at 17?
It's horrifying, because myself at 17 was very geeky and strange and emotionally retarded. So when you
you mean you were emotionally geeky? You didn't seem to go through a physically awkward stage.
Well,
I mean, me at 17 is very legitimately frightening,
No, look, if you'd had makeup artists and people putting you in supposedly no
me at 17, no way. I had
tall,
makeup artists work.
Well,
I grew to be 6 feet 4 inches overnight, and I weighed 80 pounds. And I was And I my features were all crazy, and I had crazy looking hair, and I walked like this.
Can I tell you something?
They called out the
You would've
government
been
to
the guy
stop
for
me.
I'm telling you, that's just the kind of guy I went for. Huh?
That's the kind of guy you went for?
Where the hell were you?
I hate my life. I hate my life. Now I meet you. Back then, women were literally getting in cars, and he's coming, quickly, start the car. And I'm like, why don't you love me? What's wrong? They're like, get away, get away! And now I meet you. My life is hell, ladies and gentlemen. Well, listen, I want to make sure, it's very nice to meet you, finally. We're out of time, but I want to make sure I mention again, Time Cop is out now. It's doing great. It certainly doesn't need me to mention it, but congratulations. Thank you. Very nice to meet you. Me and Sara, everybody, we should have met back then. Anyway, we'll be right back with God's Child. We'll see you in a second.